Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Triangle Strategy Walkthrough. Alright, so we're going to continue on with the storyline here. It says, Serenoa and the others speak of Cordelia's ascension as Queen of Glenbrook.
Prince Roland, have you heard about the address at the capital?
I have.
I won't forgive them for making Her Highness say such horrible things.
Enough, Huette.
But they lied about the king's death. They made it seem like Gustadolf was justified.
I said enough! Griping about it here won't change a thing. Cordelia is fighting her hardest all on her own. My heart breaks more every day I cannot save her.
Forgive me, Your Highness.
We all understand how you feel, Prince Roland.
No, I apologize. I lost control. Thinking about it will do us no good. We must rise to action.
Indeed we must. Everyone knows of your death now. That means we are free to make our next move.
Listen, my friends. Prince Roland of Glenbrook is dead. I am now merely Roland, a warrior who fled a fallen kingdom. I humbly ask for your support until the sun shines upon our royal line once again.
Is that Sir Maxwell's?
That mask. You look just like Sir Maxwell.
This is a secret that shall stay within House Wolfford.
Master, grant me the strength to free our home from Esfrost's clutches.
How is he doing? Has he taken the medicine we received from Hyzant?
Aye. He hasn't woken, but I reckon he's breathing easier now.
Thank you. I am glad he has some relief from the pain at last. I wish I could tell Father about our situation now, but...
Lord Serenoa, if your father were awake, I am certain he would praise you for safeguarding Wolfford.
Sad to say, the real trouble's only just beginning. I'll be damned if House N's protection comes for free. No doubt the longer we stay, the steeper the price.
Precisely. Minister Sorsley is not an altruistic soul.
If you were in his shoes, what would you do?
I would squeeze us dry, then look for an opportunity to.
But we won't let that happen.
Of course not. Anna is already on the move. It is our duty to protect and guide this house.
This heart ain't changed since the day Lord Simon took me in, lad. I'm ready to put my life on the line for this house. We'll get past this, one way or another. You'll see.
Thank you so much, both of you.
Okay, looks like we've got a ton of side stories to do. Let's start here at Twinsgate, where it says, at Twinsgate, the death of an ardent youth changes the fate of one man.
Lord Svarog, the body of Lord Dragan is...
So my son has finally returned home. I will be there soon. Is something the matter?
I think it better not to look, my lord.
And why is that?
His face. There is no vestige of the handsome lad he once was.
Oh, my son. I understand. You are dismissed. I am so sorry, my boy. Please forgive your pitiful excuse for a father. I will find the one who did this to you. I swear it.
Okay, let's do this next side story here at the source. It says the sweltering heat at the source parches the very hearts of men.
Water!
On your feet!
Water, please!
Get back to work! You aren't the only one who's thirsty.
No setbacks, I presume?
None, sir. We are already well ahead of schedule.
Splendid. The ledger, if you would.
Yes, sir.
I would hate for there to be a problem with our numbers. I will hold on to this for now.
Of course, sir.
Water!
Put the poor thing out of its misery, Booker. You must be firm with the Roselle. Show them the slightest mercy, and they'll think they deserve more.
Yes, sir!
Alright, next side story here. It says Anna gathers information at Wolfport Harbor and hears rumors of illicit dealings.
I see. So there is an illicit salt trade held outside the auspices of the Norzelia Consortium.
In this business, you cannot avoid rumors even if you try. They say sneaking under the Consortium's nose is well worth the risk, but I am not so bold.
And who is behind all this?
I wish I could say.
I am not asking you to tell me for free.
How generous of you. It's but a rumor, of course, but they say none other than Minister End in Hyzant is pulling the strings. And some free advice for you, my friend? You'd do well not to get involved.
Why?
I'm afraid that will cost a separate fee. Why, thank you.
Alright, back to the main story here. It says Frederica voices her doubts to Serenella.
Serenoa, do you have a moment? I was hoping to talk to you, about our marriage. Now that Glenbrook has been brought to ruin by Esfrost, is there any meaning to our union? My brother may have been planning this from the start. And yet I came to Wolffort with the intent of marrying you, completely unaware of it. It's always like this. Nothing ever goes as I would wish it. The course of my life has always been at the mercy of others.
As has mine. Almost nothing happens the way I thought it would.
But you have a home. Somewhere you can return to someday. You are surrounded by people who care about you.
As do you, as a member of House Wolffort. Your place is with us now.
Serenoa.
And though this may sound pretentious, this is a time for you to think about your future and what you must do, Frederica. Just as I am.
I suppose you are right. What must I do?
Here you are. Master Benedict has been searching for you both.
Understood. Let him know we will return at once. You said we received a delivery from Minister Sorsley.
Yes, mostly food and materials, plus a considerable amount of coin.
That is quite kind of him.
House End is a wealthy one, even by Hyzant's standards. This would barely put a dent in their coffers. We have distributed the resources as needed. We've even managed to restock our reserves.
Wish I could be happy for the help, but I can't say I am.
Agreed. Relying on them comes at a price. They will be looking for recompense.
I believe that to be their true aim.
But this is the path we chose to walk together.
Indeed. And as long as we stay the course, the winds of favor will someday be at our backs.
A missive from Minister Sorsley has arrived.
I see he wastes no time. What absurd request could he possibly have in store for us?
Nothing good, that's for sure.
Okay, looks like we are all ready to do our next vote phase. It says Serenoa and the others gather to discuss the response to a certain minister's request.
Yet another problem has arisen, as we anticipated. I would like to ask everyone what they think. Benedict, if you would.
Yes, my lord. We have just received a request from Minister Sorsley. We are to deliver his cargo to Esfrost.
Cargo?
A load of salt that bypasses the consortium.
He is asking us to be an accomplice to his illegal dealings.
It is as Minister Exham suspected. Minister Sorsley truly is abusing his station.
The nerve of him, asking the Honorable House Wolffort to do such a filthy job. No way we'd agree to that.
But consider this. Agreeing would secure us proof of his unlawful business.
Are you suggesting we report him to Hyzant?
I am saying it is an option.
You got a point. We have a duty to speak up when something's not right. That's the honorable thing to do.
We might even earn the Holy One's trust.
If we rely on Minister Exham, would he speak to the Holy One for us? He tried to expose Sorsley's wrongdoings.
Have you all forgotten? Minister Sorsley is one of Hyzant's Saintly Seven. His connections run far deeper than ours. We must tread carefully.
Then we need solid evidence to convict him. I should think the salt he wishes us to transport would suffice. But we are the only ones that know it. And it is indistinguishable from the salt that is legally distributed. Far from the solid evidence we need.
Regrettably so.
One false move and we lose both Minister Sorslay's support and Hyzant's trust. Without proof, we have no choice but to go to Azeroth.
If only we had evidence of his misdeeds.
It comes as no surprise to see our opinions differ. But a decision must be made. To report Minister Sorslay's illegal dealings to Hyzant, or become a silent accomplice. Bring the scales. It is time to make our choice.
Alright, we managed to survive the battle, but the situation around us grows ever more complex. The decision before us now will greatly sway the course of our future. I must be firm in my convictions. Alright. I'm going with the report route again this time. So the first pass through the game, I reported Sorsley. The second pass, well, and then there's another choice after that. The last time I transported, and then I went with, I can't remember which, sub-choice. Again, and I guess what I'm trying to say here is this path here isn't just two choices. It actually results in 4 different paths, because the following chapter then there's another, choice that you have to make. So actually very similar to, I think, was it chapter 7 that was handled the same way, where you had a vote in chapter 7, a choice there of going, basically either handing Roland over or protecting him, and then the following chapter has another choice. So, anyways, let's head out into the town. I wonder if there's a merchant out here this time. Yep, there is. Let's have a look. Still nothing interesting. Yeah, we're still looking at like amulets and rings. Alright, so nothing to worry about really there. I have no cash. What is going on this time? That's funny. I guess I'll buy another Panacea pellet. Yeah, we'll just eat up all of our cash. Alright, let's see here. So we've got a couple of conviction choices. I'll just go through quickly. Oh, there must be one inside. He must be back inside there. Anyways, Hyzantian soldier says, I am happy that the provisions Minister Sorsley sent are being met with joy by the people. Is there anything you would like me to relay to him in return? I did not think it possible to amass such riches under Hyzant's system of equality. I do hope Minister Sorsley is not giving more than he can afford. Or thanks to him we can rebuild our town. Please tell him that we will not forget his generosity. Or before that, there is something I would know. What do you think of Minister Sorsley as his vassal? Yeah, let's go with the bottom one. I'm curious what this guy says. He's one of the Saintly Seven, and a greater liege than I deserve. I think his benevolent character should be apparent after all the aid he has bestowed upon Wolfort. He's also a man committed to righteousness and will not tolerate any semblance of injustice or betrayal. You are the same, are you not, Lord Serenoa? Yeah, I think I did actually pick that one of the other playthroughs, because I vaguely remember thinking that felt like a threat. A warning, no doubt. Perhaps Minister Sorsley is not so generous as the others make him out to be after. Yeah, that was my sense. All right, so let's go back inside here. I'm pretty sure the other choices. Wait, what? I guess not. Well, what the heck? I must be blind. I missed the other conviction choice. Well, there he is. Jeez, yeah. Sir Maxwell joined our... Oh, yeah, this guy. Alright, so Sir Maxwell joined our army the moment we got the news of Prince Roland's death. The timing is too convenient. I can't help but feel there's something else going on here. Yeah, I know I've definitely gone with the top option here before. All we do for Wolford. I ask that you keep your observations like these to yourself. Or this is proof of his resolve, one which I will support with all of them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've chosen that one as well. So I think I'm going to go with the middle one here. Keep it to yourself. Shut your mouth. Yes, sir, you won't hear another peep out of me on the matter. With my thanks, for now these doubts must remain unspoken. I will tell everyone the truth one day, but ask for you to bear with me until then. I can imagine you giving such strict orders for no reason, sir. I shall speak no more of this. All the other soldiers feel the same. You needn't worry about a thing, Lord Serenoa. Thank you. I couldn't have not gotten this far without all of you. Yeah, alright. Alright, let's head back in. We'll do the vote. Again, I'm going with the report path this time. Let's see here. Who do we need to speak with? Transport the illegals. I say we need to start with Roland. Let's save here too. I doubt that I'm going to mess this up at all.
Serenoa.
We have nothing to prove Minister Sorslay's dealings illegal. Oh, we have nothing to prove Minister Sorslay's dealings illegal, nor would I want to put our relationship with the Holy State at stake. Right now, we need it. Okay, but that doesn't make sense because Roland should know that if Sorsley is dealing in illegal salt, then the Holy State would not be, I guess, okay with it, right? So I don't know about the first thing that he said there. But anyways, right now we need allies more than ever, leaving us no choice but to do Minister Sorslay's bidding. I suppose, though, he is saying that like we don't have proof, and so it wouldn't be a good idea, right? Because if the Holy State has no idea of what he's doing, then yeah, and we kind of make a stink about it or accuse him of that and without proof. Yeah, that would put us at odds. So I guess that's fair. I think that actually does make sense now that I'm thinking about it. So without solid proof of the illicit salt trade, we have no choice but to do as Minister Sorsley says. But we ought to make for Hyzant and report the illegal salt shipments. I loathe the mere thought of being party to these crimes, but spouting off baseless accusations will avail us nothing. Alright, so House End aims to make us their pawn. If we give them an inch, they're apt to take a mile. The whole realm may know of your death, but I think it's still too dangerous to make way for Azfrost. Our very lives may be forfeit if we are discovered, and we are not much good to this realm dead. I mean, I don't know, that's okay.
I wonder.
Speculating all day would do us no good. We must face the facts. And right now the fact is that we need House End support if we are to recover from the heavy blows we've been dealt. You look as though you have more to say, my friend. You needn't hold back. You know you can be honest with me. As your vassal, I cannot let you be accomplice to these wrongdoings in all good conscience. That's lame. If we go to Hyzant, we may be able to negotiate ourselves aid from the other saints, or salt is the financial foundation of the Holy State. If we expose Minister Sorslay's crimes, we can easily gain the Holy One's trust. Yeah, I mean, but I think Roland already knows that. I'm going to go with this anyway. I see, so you refuse to give up hope even though we haven't a shred of evidence in our hands right now. Yeah, I imagine he's not going to like this. But you're right, such fraudulent dealings in salt would prove to be a grave problem in Hyzant. Perhaps we should appeal to the Hierophant rather than House End. Bringing Minister Sorslay's crimes to light won't be easy, nor is it without danger. Even so, it is a path worth considering. Okay, we'll squeeze deep in thought. I'm a little surprised there that ends up, being the result. It really didn't seem... He's like, I mean, we clearly have no evidence, so I don't know, it didn't really seem like that was going to be a way to convince him, but okay.
What do you need?
Anyways, alright, so let's go with the Gila here. So the Saintly Seven have tremendous power in Hyzant, and Minister Sorsley is no exception. Reporting his crimes comes with no small measure of danger. We must make our decision carefully. Yeah, it's a difficult decision to make, but I think it's in our best interest to take the salt to Azfrost. Alright, so Azfrost is our enemy, and I doubt we would be welcomed with open arms. Not to mention we have no clue as to who our recipient might be. The production and management of salt is the foundation of Hyzant. I doubt they would let us off with a mere warning were our crimes to be discovered. What Minister Sorsley is doing is illegal, that much is certain, though we may not have proof. Justice is on our side. I like that option the best, honestly.
I wonder about that.
Pray do not underestimate the power and influence of the Saintly Seven. There are none who would listen to us without evidence on our side. In Hyzant, the Saintly Seven are the law. Our justice would not stand a chance. Gila, you know more about the Holy State than the rest of us. I would speak to you on the matter a little longer if you don't mind. But of course, my lord, why are you so determined to expose Minister Sorslay's crimes? All evil deeds come to light in time. I would expose Sorslay's wrongdoings before then and earn Hyzant's trust. House Wolffort does not tolerate injustice. I would protect the integrity of my house. Or Minister Exam stands opposed to Minister Sorsley. He would no doubt help us if we asked. I mean, I don't really know what would appeal to Gila here. I think I'm going to go with the top option. See, I suppose it would be nigh impossible to keep such a grave crime secret forever. If both paths are equally perilous, then perhaps it would be best for us to tread the one that protects our house's honor and earns us the Hierophant's favor. There is still time until voting commences. Until then, I hope you will reconsider where your token will fall. Oh, completely indifferent to our plea. That was a major fail. Alright, let's talk to Anna here. Transporting illicit salt or reporting Minister Sorsley. Poor options both. I wish we had the option of taking neither path. I leave the decision in your hands, Lord Serenoa. We're gonna make for Hyzant and report the illegal salt shipments. So you believe it better to venture to Hyzant and disclose Minister Sorsley's wrongdoings. Might I ask why? As Frost is enemy territory and is such a greater danger to us, I would rather not put Roland at such risk as I could avoid it. That's fair. We may not have evidence, but the fact that we have been asked to traffic illicit salt remains unchanged. If we speak to the other saints, we may yet find ourselves an ally. That's fair. Or there will be no small price to pay if our actions were brought to light. We must be proactive, else we risk being laid with all the blame. That's pretty solid rationale, too. I doubt anyone involved with a crime related to Hyzant's divine boon would get off easily. If our crimes were brought to light, I imagine Minister Sorsley would try to use us as a scapegoat, yeah. But if we make the first move, we may be granted with the Holy One's mercy and favor. I know the decision is not an easy one, but I truly think it in our best interest to go to Hyzant. Anna has been moved by your words. Alright, well, we did it. Oh, Huet still needs to be chatted with. As Prince Roland said, we should take the salt to Esfrost. Accusing Minister Sorsley without evidence would do us no good. Yeah, tough. We're gonna do that, though. I see. Why are you opposed to going to Esfrost, Lord Serenoa? Roland's death has just been announced. Going to Esfrost now would put him in unnecessary danger. Or if we have no evidence, we need only find it. We should not let a lack of proof spur us into compliance. Or the illicit salt trade is an even more grave crime than we can imagine. It is only a matter of time before Hyzant finds out about it. I like the middle option. Like, we're going to be proactive about, hunting this down. Of course, I wouldn't want to be an accomplice if we didn't have to, but I doubt it will be so easy to find evidence on someone like Minister Sorsley. Even the cargo we were given was sent via completely legal means. Unless you have a lead, I don't think finding proof to be a viable option. Wow, she doesn't sound impressed with this at all. Might we speak for just a little longer, Hubert? Why, certainly, if there's anything you wish to say, I'm all ears, my lord. Any wrongdoings will stain Wolffort and Glenbrook family name forever, and I would rather not sully our honor if we can avoid it. I wish to expose Minister Sorsley, not just to keep our hands clean, but to gain the Holy One's support by a show of faith. I feel like Huet is more interested in, the house's honor, so I think I'm going to go with the top option. I feel the same. My head understands our predicament, and yet my heart aches at the disgrace. Even so, we need power and a plan if we are to defend our honor. Unfortunately, words avail us little now. I haven't made up my mind just yet, but I'm glad we were able to talk. She's deep in thought. All right, well, yeah. She didn't really sound like she was all that impressed with that, the first, the first option there. But, anyways, all right. So let's end the vote here, and we'll commence. I'm pretty sure this should be a pretty easy vote, but we definitely did get, what was it, one indifferent.
It is time to cast our votes. Do we follow Sorsley's orders and smuggle salt across our borders, or do we take another path? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
You've convinced me.
Alright, well, there's one vote. You've changed my mind, Serenoa. We cannot stoop to supporting such wrongdoings.
I'm afraid I disagree.
Oh, there you go. I understand how you feel, but my mind is unchanged. Alright, so Gila voted against us. How dare you? How dare you? We should have paid her off.
I agree.
For my support, Lord Serenoa.
I have faith in you.
Alright, there's another vote. I've made up my mind. We should make for Hyzant. Alright, so it looks like a, what, 6 to 1?
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Yeah, it must be 6 to 1, right? 2, 4, 6. Yeah. Pook. Alright, there it is.
The way forward is decided. We march to Hyzant and expose the minister's illicit dealings.
Whether you like it or not, Gila.
We have chosen our path. We shall head to Hyzant and alert them of Minister Sorslay's wrongdoings.
Now that we have a heading, we need only move forward. Let us make haste.
Indeed. No matter how perilous the road ahead may be, we must not falter.
Anna, begin the preparations.
Yes, sir.
Alright, and that is going to be it for this one. So as always, hope the guide was helpful, and thanks for watching.